Hi Zoe, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
So I'll introduce myself again. It's been some time since I last saw you. I'm Amy. The last time I saw you, you were just getting out of the hospital.
Yeah.
It's been about 30 days. So how have things been?
They've been pretty good. I've been clean for 30 days, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's a big
you.
step.
I guess it's really hard, but I guess last time we talked, I kind of realized I really do care about my daughter more than I care about drugs.
Yes.
So it's kind of something to keep me motivated to stay clean, even though I haven't seen her still. But
That must be hard.
yeah, it sucks.
But I mean, it gives you something to work towards. So
Yeah.
the last time that I saw you, you had mentioned that you were upset that you didn't die when you overdosed. So
Yeah.
that's a big statement. So how do you feel about that now? Now that it's been 30 days and there's some time between when you almost overdosed and now, how does that statement make you feel?
I mean, it probably sounds stupid from the outside, but when you do drugs, sometimes you don't care. And right now, I care a little bit more. If I were to die,
Okay.
I don't think I'd want to now.
So you feel that you were so close to when it had happened that you were still in that phase where you didn't really care, and now that it's been some time that you realize that you really do care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I just try and pretend like I don't care about anything sometimes.
So you've been clean for 30 days, which is a huge step, and I already said this, congratulations, but what are some of the things that you're doing to stay clean?
Well, I go to Narcotics Anonymous meetings once a week,
Okay.
and I really like going to them. At first I didn't like them really, but they usually make me feel really good afterwards and make me kind of remotivate me and stuff, and I feel pretty good after, for a couple days.
Okay. And then what happens after a couple of days?
I kind of start feeling down again. And
Okay. Okay, so that's a problem.
yeah.
So how often is this offered? How often can you go to NA?
Oh, I think they have them 3 times a week or something. I don't know.
Okay, so do you think if you went more often during the week that you wouldn't have that down period
Probably.
and that you'd feel better and keep you motivated and on track?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I just thought you're supposed to go once a week
And that was the
Yeah.
requirement.
Yeah.
Was okay. So you're doing the minimum requirement.
Yeah.
And you're showing up, and it makes you feel good. But maybe increasing that might be more helpful for you.
Might make me feel good more often.
Yes.
That would be helpful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe so what do you think a reasonable amount of time? Maybe twice a week or 3 times a week, or what do you think you would be comfortable with?
I think probably 3 times a week is a big commitment because, maybe I have things to do, but I think probably going 3 times a week would, in the long term, be more helpful.
Okay. So you don't think that 3 times a week would be pushing it? So you think
No.
realistically you can do 3 times a week, and it would work with you and.
It would help me to
what you mentioned?
stay motivated, I
Okay.
think.
So maybe that would be something that you could look into, getting started on next week. Maybe go the second time it's offered,
Mhm.
and go the third time, and see how you feel, and see if it's helping, and if that will be realistic for you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I never, it sounds stupid. I never thought about
It's
it.
not stupid. I mean, you think, I have to go. This is what you need, but like anybody, you just go.
And you don't
go
really
once
think.
and check it out, and you don't think maybe I will benefit from going a couple more times.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's good. So what do you think are some of the things that you'll get out of this?
like I said, it just keeps me motivated to stay clean, and it makes me happy to be there and see other people being successful too, and showing me that you can stay clean for a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
There's one guy there, it's like 30 years.
Oh, wow. So that must be huge to see that somebody else has reached this level and you can too. Yeah. So.
Hopefully.
So what are some other things, and now that you've been clean for 30 days, what are some other things that are new or that might be problem areas for you?
I think the thing that makes me feel bad is that I'm kind of lonely.
Okay.
Because most of my friends are still druggies, so
And that's a problem.
I shouldn't really hang out with them, but now I don't really have a lot of people I talk to.
So that's a good step, is cutting ties with people that, you know, pulled you into drugs. That's an important step to being clean. But one of the side effects, like you said, one of the downsides is that you don't have any friends anymore. So was there anybody that you were in contact before you were addicted?
Yeah, I had this best friend, and a couple years ago she said, she's just like, you know, I don't want to see you die, like, I can't be friends with you if you keep doing this.
Right.
And so that
must have been
sucked, but I
hard.
picked the drugs over her.
Right. Okay. Is she still in the area?
Yeah, she moved just outside of the city, but
Okay.
she's still around.
Okay. Have you thought about getting in contact with her? It sounds like she gave you an ultimatum, and because, you know, drugs are powerful, and you made a decision to choose drugs, and she had to walk away. Now that you're clean and you have a plan for staying clean, do you think it might be helpful to reach out to her and touch base with her again and just say, you know, I'd like you to know that I'm making some changes, and you know, tell her how you feel about the relationship ending? And
Yeah, I think she'd want to talk to me again, and she'd probably be proud of me because that's the type of person she
Sure.
is. But like, I'm just kind of scared.
Yeah,
I don't want to get
understandable.
rejected because I think that makes me feel worse.
Yeah.
But I guess you don't know unless you do it, unless
That's
you
right.
try.
That's right. Okay. So
I could do that, I think.
okay, so it sounds like that's another goal that you can do, is maybe try to reach out to some people that you used to be in touch with,
Yeah.
that can be a positive influence and to help with some of the loneliness that you're feeling. So, because I mean that can create a state of depression as well if you feel like you don't have anybody that you can connect with anymore. So, that would be good to have some good friends in your life.
Yeah. And I miss them,
Yeah.
so that would be fun.
Yes. Okay, and another big thing that we touched on the last time I saw you was having a relationship with your daughter.
Yeah.
So how's that been?
I haven't seen her or anything, but I have been talking to my dad,
Okay.
and he sent me a picture of her, so I got to see a couple pictures, which was nice. I really like that.
Yeah.
She's really cute. But yeah, I don't really have like a time frame or anything. Like with my dad, it's just kind of talking.
Okay.
So I don't really know how to ask him if I can see her.
Okay. Have you been talking to your dad about some of the steps that you're taking to stay clean?
I just told him that I haven't really used.
Okay. So maybe your dad needs some more reinforcement, and you can share with him, be honest with your parents about how you've been staying clean and how you're going to remain clean in the future. So what do you think would be a reasonable amount of time for your father, to give your father, so that he would allow you to see your daughter and have a relationship with her?
Well, like I want to just see her now, but
Yeah.
I understand why he's doing this. So maybe if I tell him that I'll go to the NA meetings 3 times a week and stay clean for maybe like 3 months, he'll let me see her?
That sounds like a reasonable amount of time. And like I said, be honest with him and set the goal with him and work with him so that you guys can reach this together.
Yeah.
So in
So that
3
he can
months,
trust me.
Yeah. So in 3 months, you can say to him in 3 months, I'm going to continue to go to my NA meetings, and I'm going to continue to stay clean. And if I can do this, will you allow me to start seeing my daughter, even just, for an hour at a time? Because she'll need some time to
Get used to it, yeah.
She's been with your parents for how long?
It's been like at least 2 years. I don't really know. I was pretty doped up most of the time.
Yeah.
But at least 2 years.
So, okay. So this will give you both some time to get reintegrated into each other's lives again, and it sounds like a reasonable goal. So,
yeah.
okay. So it sounds like we've touched on 3 important things here. So you have a goal to stay clean and a way to do that, and touching base with old friends that can help keep you on the right path, and I'm sure we'll be happy to hear the success that you're having thus far, and a goal to have your daughter in your life again. So those are, and they all work in together. So can you see the connection that they make?
Yeah, and they all are kind of ways to motivate me a little bit too.
So, okay, so it sounds like you're on the right track, and I look forward to seeing you in another month and see how you progress and seeing how these work for you.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank
you,
you.
Zoe.